up, guys? Check this out. So, basically what's going on here is we're going to do a little unpacking of Starbound for modding it. So I want to show you guys how to do this. It's pretty easy, and I'm going to do some other tutorials on actually how to mod different things. If you like this tutorial, if if I get positive results, I'll realize that there are people out there that want to learn to mod Starbound and make their own awesome mods and impress their friends and just improve. You can make the game harder, make it easier. We can go over things like ore distribution, so you can change the way the ore is distributed on all levels. If you want more coal to be found on the surface level, you can change the percentage. You can change the way tools work. But anyways, enough of that. The first part, I'm actually going to go ahead and run this right now. But this takes about maybe a minute and a half. So this is basically what you do. I'm going to go, well, let's make sure that I got everything right here. Well, let's just go through the process. Okay, so first step is we want to find your Starbound folder. So mine is in my U drive under Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and Starbound. Now the next thing I want to do is locate what's called the Unpacker, and that's under your Win32 Assets Unpacker. So you just go ahead and copy this part if you just click in the address bar, and we'll go ahead and copy that, and then that's going to be this part right here. So just open a notepad, paste it in there. Looks like it changed. Okay, yeah, it's the same. So assets unpacker. So when you paste it in, it's just going to be your Win32. You just want to add assets unpacker .pak. Let's make sure that that's right. Asset asset unpacker. So okay, asset unpacker.exe. That's the first part. So what's this saying? This is saying what application am I going to run here? The next step is actually what you're going to be unpacking. So what we want to do is we actually want to find the asset.packed, and we can actually find that under assets. And so we'll go ahead and copy this link here and put it in the second section, and you want these in quotes and just one space in between. And then we'll go ahead and add packed.pack. So this says I want to unpack this item, which is this right here. And then finally, we're just going to go ahead and say, what do I want to do? I want to put it into a new folder called tests in the assets area. So then go ahead and copy this right here. And what you need to do is you want to come and you can type command prompt. It'll show your command prompt. Right click and then run as administrator. And then go ahead, you can't control V this or shortcut this. Go ahead and paste this in by right clicking and pushing paste. Let's see, I'm missing one thing here. Let's see, Starbound, unpacker.packed. I must have done that wrong. See, you can end up with some mistakes, but ultimately it will work. Oh yes, it will be mine. Okay, so let's see, asset unpacker.exe. What am I doing? Really? Really? Noob mistake right there. Okay, so if you made that mistake, fix it, easy, no problem, and then go ahead and run it. So what this is going to do is it's going to unpack everything, and you can see if it's working by simply, oh, wow, look, let's go to our assets. Oh, look, test folder, that's what we wanted to create. Oh, now all of these items are being created. Uh, it's unpacking it, creating a duplicate copy. So, you might wonder, well, now I've got all these files, what do I do with them? Well, you change them, and then you repack them, and it replaces this packed.pack file. And the next thing I'm going to show you here is just actually how to repack them. And so it's a very similar process, and that's this line here, but let's go over it just to make sure I have it right. I did this before a patch, and so it's been changed since then. So the next thing, let's go ahead and go back to our, okay, I'll chat with you in just a second. Go back to the Win32, asset.unpacker.exe, copy this, make sure we got it right, and then we'll go ahead and add asset packer.exe. And so again, quotes, one space in between each of these. And then go ahead and say, what do I want to pack it in? I want to pack it, what do I want to pack? I want to pack this folder that I've been using. So the folder with all the stuff in it that you haven't changed yet, but will change, that's what I want to pack. And then right here is what you're actually going to pack it into. And so by giving this exact same directory, it will actually replace the current packed file. It'll replace this file, and it'll have all your changes and your modifications. And so now that it says unpacked assets, and so it unpacked them here. It took 105 seconds. We'll go ahead and copy this, paste it here, and it should take, maybe like 20, 30 seconds to pack. Um, and I'm going to just wait for it to pack so you can see what it says. I try to make these tutorials as user-friendly as possible, explaining every little thing. That way you understand what's going on. And it took 17 seconds to pack. So if you had made changes, you would actually be able to see those changes in the game. Certain changes you make can actually crash the game. Anyways, I hope this helps you guys. This is the first tutorial. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe. I got some people trying to message me, so I'm going to chat with them. And yeah, I'll talk to you later.